with that bull, better pay
Hihito.
me, Scottie Pippen. Jumping out the gym, yeah, I ball like Scottie Pippen. Check the numbers, ain't no games, I'm moving with precision. Put some respect on my name, I feel like Scottie Pippen. I'm feeling unappreciated, underrated, I think it's time for payment. Add some zeros and commas to the statement. At the table we renegotiating, I ain't from Buffalo, I need a duffel full of bills. Pay me like I'm Sean Carter, Wayne Carter on the deals. Call Mav, I'm tryna triple the cash, digital flip with the bag. Ain't no limit how I get it, I push it to max. Multiply, you know the math. Then I'ma add up the tax. Check the stats on the one jumping out the gym. Gunning for me, I gotta protect the rim. Starting five and I'm not sitting on the bench. Pulling up in your face, you can hit a switch. Treat every night like the playoffs. That's why I don't take a day off. Till my jersey in the rafters, winning with the players, Phil Jackson. I ain't with that bull, better pay me, Scottie Pippen. Jumping out the gym, yeah, I ball like Scottie Pippen. Check the numbers, ain't no games, I'm moving with precision. Put some respect on my name, I feel like Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, Scottie Pippen, Scottie. They be always shooting shots, but they be missing. Scottie Pippen, Scottie Pippen, whole cool dream team, 92 Olympics. Yeah, I know they sleep, they been popping them. I'm MVP, see these rings, I'm a champion. If they cross over,
Testing lang, testing.
highlights for all you low lives on the main event. I'm an alley-oop, I'm an add the loop, I'm an NW attitude. I'm a corner shots, I'm a run and shoot, never number two. Heard you was getting offensive, you out of bounds. I had to block all the fences. Check the forensics, they took the charge in the car, had to check their offenses. They ain't foul, caught a tech, caught a rep, you on stack. See the flex, all power off finesse, nothing less on your neck. With a check, I ain't with that bull, better pay me, Scottie Pippen. Jumping out the gym, yeah, I ball like Scottie Pippen. Check the numbers, ain't no games, I'm moving with precision. Put some respect on my name, I feel like Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, Scottie Pippen, they be always shooting shots, but they be missing. Scottie Pippen, Scottie Pippen, whole cool dream team, 92 Olympics. Whole cool dream team, 92 Olympics.
I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue. Bare feet in the street, no it isn't the shoes. Try stop me, they like me. I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young
Balik lang ako
man.
ng
Keep trying to skirts like I'm jumping. I don't really care about who it is. Don't wanna see me shooting it. Black Panther and Royce Wade.
Share ko to
See
eh.
me in the court like okay boomers. Now I keep
Testing lang, testing.
so I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. And I keep singing.
Cameras on us like Cassian. Click. They don't wanna there and have the hand. Holes in the game like the ball and sand. They feel the mood in the street. They see they move when I speak. They see what I do on my peak. Dream team, I do it on my sleep. Whoa. Back to reality, back to the wall. Mama mentality. If you need me to score, just give me the ball. What I do when I call belongs in the gallery. Don't miss a shot, you don't take. Don't be the boss, you don't wait. We beat the yard. 80,000 years beyond the paint.
And I keep singing. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. And I keep singing.
Don't miss a shot, you don't take.
So, let's go. Testing lang, testing.
So let me shoot that.
Ang game.
Doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough. That's love. That's what? That's love. That's what?
My place, my heart, my vein, ice cold.
Lalaroin ko, my league.
Doing this, we've been doing it tough.
My place, my home, my vein, ice cold. I've been doing what I want. They been doing what they told.
Bullshit. And I keep singing.
Ang team ko rito is Chicago Bulls. Curry, si Booker, DeRozan, Tatum, sa Capella. 2K22. Let's go.
The city lights shine on Lake Ontario. We're coming to you live from the and this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors.
Yung kalaban
On
namin si
Tuesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against
Ulit. Ang lost ng ano ko speaker. Headset. Ulit.
Kyle Lowry.
Sige na nga.
And the Boston
Ulit camera.
Celtics. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got Jason Tatum. Stephen Curry is out there with Devin Booker. And it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Toronto. And we've seen the growth of Tatum continue the last few years, Candace, especially in the postseason. Do you feel he is starting to cross over into that superstardom?
Yes, Jason Tatum is built for these experiences and these moments. We've seen him being willing to take the shots, being willing to miss the shots. I think that's the biggest thing with a player. You got to be willing to be the hero and the GOAT. And Jason Tatum, he's shown that at this young age, he's willing to take that on.
Yeah, great points. Curry against Hardaway. Curry passes to DeRozan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Yeah, can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
Pass to Jordan. Back to Hardaway. Hey, rejected by Capella. Curry against Jordan. Now Tatum.
Hey!
After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Curry against Hardaway. And he lays it up and in. Hardaway's got his second bucket of the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Curry against Hardaway. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep really.
Curry passes to Tatum. Good chance here for Booker. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Well, with players just getting bigger and faster, when do you think we'll see our first WNBA dunk contest? And is that important to you, Ken?
I think it's just around the corner. I think it's going to be in the next couple years that we're going to see a number of ladies go out there and show them how it's done.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. You have to bring much faster help than that.
Tatum can't hit.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hardaway. Tatum with some nice D. Chicago trailing here. Outside Curry. Here's Capella. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's his foul.
Ano? Meron.
Hardaway.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago. But now Capella, one of several guys from Switzerland, making an impact.
He's off on the second. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Jordan inside. He's covered by Curry. Jordan misses. Hardaway against Curry. Pass to Tatum. It's Booker on the wing. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Well, it feels like it's just a matter of time before a team hires a woman to be their head coach. Candace, how monumental an occasion will that be in your mind?
I think it'll be huge, but it'll be huge in the steps of how it will trickle down into other avenues of life. I think it's so important for everyone to view women as capable leaders. And so the moment that step is taken, there's going to be so many more organizations and companies that hire women because the NBA did.
Is that something Candace Parker would pursue?
I lack patience, so I can't coach. I'm going to be over here with you, BA.
Where you're most welcome.
Thank you.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Tries it from 16, and Booker pulls it down.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Capella. Back to Curry. The three. Drops in the three.
This is where Curry does historical damage. I mean, prolific and efficient from range.
And Candace, we've seen a lot of rules changed in basketball recently. What do you think's made the most difference?
I think the biggest difference, especially within the NBA and the WNBA, is the defensive 3 seconds. You know,
Pa-share natin, pa-share.
I think the biggest difference, especially within the NBA and the WNBA, is the defensive 3 seconds. Really speeds up the game. It's important to be able to, continue to stretch the defense, and you can't set your big in the lane. They have to come out. So I think that's made the biggest change in what we're seeing the game being played as today.
Pass to Booker. Over Simmons. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And there's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
To the inside. And it's flushed down again.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Bogues. Outside Simmons. 1:07 left to play in the first. And there it is for him.
It's such a tenacious move. You think about it, Simmons' teammates, they appreciate when he hustles and keep plays alive.
Holiday, outside Booker. 4-3. Got it. 2 for 5 now. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half?
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Holiday. Uncovered. Again, the Bulls score.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Pass to Mullen. 29 seconds left to the first. Here's Grant. And it's Thorpe with a rebound. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Booker goes in. And there's Richards on the assist from Booker.
Yeah, their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Bogues. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Simmons. An easy 2 on the layup. Simmons has got 6.
I mean, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to contain. The defense has to push him farther away.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Bulls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Pass to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And for Chicago, they've got Rashawn Holmes, Devin Booker out there with Drew Holiday, and it's Richardson in a small forward. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get. That was the hardest. And, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The Raptors making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. DeRozan is checked in for Devin Booker. Jordan finds Simmons. Back to Jordan. The fadeaway. It doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Holiday passes to Richardson. Here's Holmes. Grant with a steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Jordan. Sweet little floater.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's Thorpe, who poked away. 5-on-3 break. Here's Bowen. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Holmes. Chicago leading. Here's Holiday. Pass to Thorpe. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
Jordan with the bucket. Candace, the WNBA has just reached its...
Good then.
25th anniversary. You've been a big part of the league for a lot of that time. What changes have you noticed through the years?
Well, the league has definitely grown. It's 25 years, and I like to say 25 years young. I think we have a whole lot more upside. The style of play is changing, and it's definitely benefiting watching it and being entertainment. So I think that we need to continue to grow our game, maybe a couple expansion teams, bigger rosters, so that more talented players can make the WNBA.
And Toronto calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is, and every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now Curry. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Up and over Hardaway. And again, it's Chicago.
The ability to shoot with great range. Drive left, drive right. And Curry has every option available to him.
Pass to Jordan. Pulls up on the wing. And that one hits the back iron. The Bulls have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. When you think about how important bench play is in the modern game, Candace, how big of a boost is it for a starter when the bench plays well?
When the bench comes in and raises the level of play, it definitely makes your job easier. When you have a bench that you can depend on, a team that plays against the starters constantly in practice to make them better, it just makes the overall team and the energy better.
Can certainly add to the depth and buy some quality rest. Curry against Hardaway. Curry passes to Capella. And stolen by Hardaway. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded closely with the tip.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Curry against Hardaway. Launches it. Curry, no good. The Raptors have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to McHale, to the middle. Here's Parrish. He nails it, and we're tied.
They're really working the paint now.
So it's Chicago now, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They had an advantage on offense.
6 on the shot clock. And here's Curry for 3. Kept alive. Capella, the pass to Tatum. Capella inside. Second chance effort. Count that bucket.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Hardaway against Curry. Pass to Jordan. Here's Parrish. Hardaway finds Jordan. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
Richardson for 3. Parrish with a rebound. The Raptors have got 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Bowen can't hit. Chicago has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. The kick out. Curry. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
No, probably isn't a better catch and shoot player in the game. Steph right on time once again.
Hardaway against Curry. Now here's Hardaway. The D's right on him. Here's Bowen. And the three-pointer goes.
Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Chicago's gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Here's Curry. Got it. Good job in the low post. Curry's got 10 points.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Here's Hardaway down low. Here's Parrish. 4 seconds left. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls out in front. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And now, the two.
Lang natin yung ano dito. Hindi kita score eh.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period, 5 points, their largest deficit. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And the NBA is always a coaching carousel, Chris. Sometimes teams just want a new voice. You think that can make a difference?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. It does. I mean, fresh start can sometimes energize the team and wakes players up to dig a little deeper. And finally, it puts everyone on notice to say, listen, we found the problem. Now, if we keep losing, we can be next.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Stephen Curry is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Tatum in at the 4-man position. Booker against Jordan. Outside Hardaway. They double him with Curry. And we're going to have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
So it's Toronto now. Pass to Mullen. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Here's Jordan. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Pulls up at the elbow. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, you see the killer instinct Curry has. I mean, when he's hot, he looks to score whenever possible.
Here's Hardaway, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Curry against Hardaway. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 16.
Oh, under intense defensive pressure, Steph rises above.
Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in. And now, Capella against Hardaway. Pass to Jordan. And the Raptors, another 3.
Hasn't taken them any time to find their rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already.
Curry passes to DeRozan. 3-pointer, no good. The Raptors for the lead. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Hardaway. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with 3-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the Raptors.
And D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
A nice shot by Mullen.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Holiday up top. Simmons defending. DeRozan for 3. Harris with a rebound. The Raptors have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Wide open. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. It's intercepted. Here's Jordan. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. To the paint. Here's Thorpe. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. And here again, the Raptors in transition. Up the court they go. And now the Bulls in transition. And Holiday powers it home.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Toronto calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Some changes for Chicago. Holmes comes in for Jason Tatum. And Richardson subbed in for DeRozan. Here's Simmons. He's got 6. And he can't jam it through.
He's enough for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take it.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Booker, and he drives in. Count it. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Mullen. Booker defending. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Here's Bogues. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holmes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And they'll get another chance. Here's Mullen. And finally they hit one. He has 6. A minute 20 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Holiday with the ball. Outside Booker. This for the tie. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Pass to Bowen. 3-pointer. Cranes the triple.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Holiday passes to Holmes. It's rebounded by Grant. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Bogues. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Grant. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. The ball's knocked loose. From deep, tipped. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Raptors. They're up by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next.
Hindi ka naman rinig eh.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, you see guys trying to force their own agenda.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Tim Hardaway, and it's Grant in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's 5 in the game for Toronto.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Hardaway against Capella. Here's Bogues. Driving to the basket, and the layup is good off the glass.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Curry passes to Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
What a solid decision maker. Curry with the headiness that you might expect from an NBA player's son.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Hardaway. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They've been so active on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have really come in bunches.
Chicago has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight.
Oh, sabi mo imama naman yun. Imama naman yung sagot mo. Binigyan kita eh.
And here's Curry. Inside. Here's Holmes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Timeout called, the Raptors. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Now here's Curry. To the inside. Capella. Counted.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. To the paint. Here's Parrish. And a nice finish on the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Curry against Hardaway. To tie it up. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I mean, look, the ball handling, the shot making, Curry just operating at a whole different level.
Pass to Bowen. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. He gets it in there.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
Curry passes to DeRozan. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
The last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Got a piece of it. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Jordan against Booker. On the wing, Curry. Back to Booker. Pass to DeRozan. Now Booker. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. To take the lead. And it's Tatum missing. The Raptors with the lead. Jordan with it. Here's Parrish. Back to Jordan. From deep three-point range. Long target from range. Jordan's got 14 points here in the second half.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Curry passes to Capella. DeRozan for three. Tries again. And it's finished off by Capella as he lays it in.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
Jordan goes in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He's playing lights out right now. I mean, inspired basketball in the second half.
Curry against Hardaway. Curry passes to Capella. Here's Mullen. There's the drive. Hey, rejected by Capella. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. 4-point game. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Curry. Here he goes. And he gets that one. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, Mr. Get Buckets. It's unbelievable how many of these Curry makes.
Jordan against Booker. Jordan goes in. Count the basket. Jordan's got 30 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Curry gets the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to play.
Booker against Jordan. And it's Chicago with a board. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Curry against Hardaway. They double team Curry. Outside Tatum. Down low. Here's Booker. Back to Capella. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Curry. And he buries it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
It's great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a lead.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
Hardaway against Curry. Curry draws the double. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Capella. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Well, the game is on the line. Who would you rather go to than Steph Curry? Oh!
And Toronto calls time here. They trail by 2. 29 seconds left in the game. Seconds left to the fourth. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Now, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Curry. Curry draws the double.
Yeah! Oh, a seasoned veteran With lots of scoring moves, you can usually count on DeRozan to convert in the clutch.
So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Master 43 Fifth Jordan. Okay lang got there. Nice.
I'm a leader, I got them following my footsteps like the like on my town, make them shake. Black on let me find them in the basic. I'm from Atlanta, got these condo like them. Yeah, my friend, bestie. I just my friend told a kid.